The script for this video was prepared some 6 months ago itself. For some reasons, I could not proceed to complete it. Now, when I look back, I feel that it has been destined that I do this video now, as it is the most appropriate time and as a perfect sequel to the video on the connection between Yazidi people and Tamils. Yazidi people are in the spotlight now as they are being destroyed by the Illuminati funded ISIS. We condemn such mindless and anti-humanity atrocities committed in the name of religion. Our sympathies are with the beautiful Yazidi people. My previous video on Yazidi people established a few concrete facts. They are: 1. The very name Yazidi means that Kurdish people are from the south and they carried the Siddha tradition from the south to their present habitat. 2. Taus Melek, the name of their god, is deformed from the original called Tava Melon. Though this is a general name of an ascetic Siddha in Tamil language, it actually refers to Murugan Siddha as he is associated with the peacock, just like Taus Melek is associated with peacock. As the only habitats of peacock are the Indian region or the Congo of Africa, the Yazidi people should have migrated from either of these regions to their present habitat. As both these regions are south of Anatolia, it is to be decided which of these two regions that the Yazidis of Anatolia came from. This intrigue shall be deciphered and the true origin of mankind shall be established by studying the origin and evolution of the word temple. The ancient man worshipped sex organs, nature, his forefathers, fallen heroes, and enlightened siddhas, etc. Of these, worshipping their forefathers was a custom, and this custom is still followed in many cultures including India. We know that there were great flooding or deluges in the ancient world, and people fled from their original land following the deluges. Almost every ancient society has this flood story. We know of biblical Noah, Zeizudra of Sumerians, Manu of Aryans, Pachakuti of South Americans, etc. etc. Tamil literature has quite some references on water deluge of Kumari continent south of India. Hence, deluge is not a myth but a reality, and this has been well established by the nature itself through the tsunami that happened in the year 2006, which killed hundreds of thousands of people of many countries including Tamil Nadu. The following analysis is based upon the assumption that Kumari continent was the cradle of ancient civilization. The ancient deluge was so huge and the sea gobbled up huge landmass along with its people. This terrible event was remembered by the societies who fled the deluge and migrated to various parts of the globe. These people worshipped their forefathers, departed en masse due to flooding, either by visiting the place where the deluge has occurred or worshipping the direction of the flooded region where their forefathers once lived. The act of visiting the south for worshipping their forefathers has yielded a word called yatra. The act of worshipping the direction of the deluge gave rise to the word temple. We shall first consider the word yatra. To pay respects to their departed forefathers, the North Indians came as pilgrimage to the south to offer pindam for their forefathers at the meeting point of the three seas, the Kumari point, at the south of Tamil Nadu, where their forefathers deceased. Ya means south and Tarai means ground or land. Since South India is surrounded by seas in three directions, it was customary to call South India by the name Tarai by the North Indians. The Tamil word Tarai is pronounced as Thra by the Indo-Aryans. Hence, Ya plus Thra became Yatra and finally Yatra. When they said they were going Yatra, it meant they were coming to southern land called Kumari Point. This word then became the general word for pilgrimage and ultimately to any travel. We shall now take up the word temple. Etymological dictionaries say that the word temple is of Latin origin. They say that the word temple evolved either from the Latin word called tempulum or the Latin word called tempura. But both these words are actually deformed Tamil words. The word templum of Latin deformed from ten pulam of Tamil, meaning southern place. Ten means southern in Tamil and pulam means place in Tamil. Actually, the Latin word plaza evolved from pulam of Tamil only. Pulam, pula, plas, plaza, place. Hence, Tamil ten pulam deformed to templum in Latin and temple in English. Ten plus pulam, templum, temple. The same way, tempura is again deformed from Tamil word tenpuram. Here, puram means side or direction in Tamil. Hence, tempura in Latin means southern direction. To summarize, tempulum in Latin means southern place and tempura in Latin means southern direction. Hence, Temple means worshipping the southern place of deluge or southern direction of deluge. All the people of the far off northern lands gathered at their chosen place every year on the day of the deluge and offered worship to the southern direction of the deluge. They could have gathered there monthly also for remembering the dead, as it is practiced in Tamil Nadu on No Moon Day every month. During the course of time, the place where they gathered to worship the southern direction itself came to be called temple instead of its original meaning southern place or southern direction. Tirulur also has recorded the ancient custom of worshipping the Ten Pulattar in his treatise called Tirukural. We have established the origin of temple along with its original meaning and its present meaning. There is an excellent proof that ancient northern people worshipped southern direction in a place which is identified as temple and the most ancient of all the temples known so far. Turkey was called Anatolia in ancient times. That place is said to be the origin of the Indo-European languages. In that region and close to the Adiyaman district headquarters is an archaeological site called Gobekli Tepe in local Kurdish language. It is translated as Belly Hill in English. Klaus Schmidt, the German archaeologist who worked on this project for 20 years from 1994 onwards, called this the first man-made holy place, temple. Gobekli Tepe is a mystery place proving the Lemurian origin of mankind and proving the meaning of the word temple. In Tamil, Toppai is called belly. Hence, Tepe would have actually deformed from Toppai of Tamil. Toppai, Toppe, Tepe. Even the word Gobekli is of Tamil origin. Go or ko means cow in Tamil. Actually, the word cow itself is deformed from Tamil word ko. Let me explain. Take the case of Krishna. Krishna is also a Tamil word and I would treat the etymology of this word in Kumbhakarna video to be released soon. Krishna was a cowherd. We know that he was also the king of Mullai, the forest people. Since cow gives us milk like our mother, cow was venerated as the mother of king himself. Hence, cow was called with respect as Ko-Mata, meaning mother of even the king. Mata is the Tamil word originating as Ma plus Thai, Matai, Mata, meaning great mother. Hence, Ko-Mata deformed as Ko plus Mata, Ko-Mata, Cow-Mata, cow. Ko becomes cow, like Kumaran becoming Kaumaran. Even though I stated Krishna as an example of the cowherd king, the word Ko meaning cow evolved many a millennia before Krishna himself as Ko-Mata of ancient kings of Mullai, the forest lands. I can even explain how the Ko meant king, but that would be beyond the scope of this video. Having explained the Tamil origin of Ko or Go, Veli means the plains, the grazing area in Tamil. Go plus Veli, Go Veli, Go Belly, Go Bekli. Adding specific sounds to words are seen in many tribes. Here K sound is appended. For example, an S sound was appended to Agathir to sound as Agasthyr by Indo-Aryans. Hence, Gobekli Tepe literally means cow grazing belly terrain. To substantiate the etymology of Gobekli, compare the word Mandai Veli of Tamil, which means grazing plain of cattle. Here, Veli means grazing plains, and Mandai in Tamil mean all of the grass-eating cattle crowd. Mandai plus Veli, Mandai Veli. Mandai means cattle, Veli means grazing plain, and hence Mandai Veli means cattle grazing plains. Having established that Gobekli Tepe is a deformed Tamil word, we shall now consider the importance of this place. The main point is that the Belly Hill contained the world's oldest temples, dated to have existed 11,000 years ago. It was excavated by the German archaeologist, and there had been many temples in that region which had been buried and new temples had been built over the buried temples during later periods. One point common in these temples is that the central T-type stone pillars, considered to be representing the worshippers by the archaeologists, are aligned in the north-northwest to south-southeast direction. This can be easily seen in the picture shown. Why should all these central temple pillars be aligned in this particular direction? If you draw a line in the direction of alignment of the central pillars of Gobekli Tepe, in the southern side, it goes through Lemuria, the Kumari continent, claimed to have submerged under the sea. It is an amazing observation. After the flooding in Kumari continent, said to have occurred more than 12,000 years ago, those people migrated to the Anatolian region. They were paying their respects to the perished forefathers of the southern direction, meaning temple, in those specially erected places, which themselves were later to be called temples. The fact that the temple's age has been confirmed to be about 11,000 years ago coincides with the times of the Lemurian deluge, said to be 11,000 years ago, according to Graham Hancock. Soon after migrating to the Anatolian region, they were paying respects to their forefathers perished in the waters as periodic rituals. That practice continued for many generations there, building newer and newer temples, with all the temple's pillars aligned approximately in the same direction, pointing to the Lemurian Kumari continent. The T-type central pillars represent the worshippers, and they are aligned in the north-northwest to south-southeast direction facing Lemurian continent, as we established earlier. If the T-type central pillars represent worshipping humans and are aligned in the direction of Lemuria from Anatolia, then the front side of the T-type human figurines should face Lemuria. That is, the front side of the figurines should face southeast direction, not the northwest direction. This would prove our interpretation that they were worshipping the dead in the temple is correct. Just observe the picture of the central pillar shown. The front side of the figurine is identify the fingers of the hands and the belted loincloth hanging in the front side. It has its daylight shadow behind the figurine. Sun is always to the south of Anatolia all round the year, as it is located far in the north from the Tropic of Cancer, the travel destination of Sun in the northern hemisphere. Hence, as the shadow is falling behind the figurine, not in the front of it, it evidently means that the figurines were facing the southeast direction. Hence, the human figurines are looking at Lemuria in a worshipping posture. This is the conclusive evidence that the representative human figurines pay homage to their forefathers by worshipping the direction of the deluded area. The twin T-type figurines have not been explained so far. I think one of them represents male and the other represents female. One shall make some more critical observations. The loincloth design of the figurine says that they had knowledge of weaving, which is not tallying with the hunter-gatherer social order believed to have existed at the timeline. I would be releasing a video shortly with the title Biblical Proof of the Pre-Diluvian Technologies of Tamils, where I am establishing with the help of biblical story that Tamils knew geometry, music, metalworks and weaving 10,000 years ago. Hence, Gobekli people were not hunter-gatherers and they did not originate from that place. They migrated to that place following deluge and they carried with them the language, wisdom, culture and technologies of the south. This is established by another observation that of the many temples built, the earlier ones were big and artistically superior than the ones built in the later periods, as they are smaller and artistically inferior. We see a decay of culture and skill among the people as time progressed. This place has strong evidence that the people of superior culture migrated to this place, and as this place could not offer conditions for sustaining their original culture, it went through decay. Anatolia being the home of Indo-Aryan languages, and Anatolians being ancient Tamils, it answers why Greek and Latin possess huge Tamil vocabulary in them and in all the related languages of the Europe. Hence, it is very natural that Tenpulam of Tamil exists as Tempulam in Latin. The central stones of Gobekli Tepe stand as a proof that Kumari continent was the cradle of human civilization. To further prove our point that Gobekli region was inhabited by ancient Tamils, the town Adiyaman, which is the district capital of Gobekli Tepe region, is a Tamil name and that means ancient southerner, which we have established in the previous Yazidi video. The south worshipping Anatolian and Greek regions led to the word temple. Tamil Nadu alone possesses more than 40,000 huge granite temples, a rich concentration of huge granite temples in all the world, an unique phenomenon which further proves the Tamil origin of the religions of the world. To further prove that the northerners migrated to their present whereabouts from the south, let us take the case of Greeks and Romans. Greeks and Romans called themselves as Yavana. Ya means south. Thanks to Mr. Maso Victor, who established the meaning and origin of Ya. Greeks and Romans called themselves as Yavana as they migrated there from the south. Even Tamil literature recorded that the Greeks and Romans were Yavanar. Obviously, those people fled the southern deluge as confirmed by the biblical story. They worshipped their ancestral southern place or direction, meaning temple. Hence, we have established not only the etymological origin of the word temple, but also Lemurian Kumari origin of the mankind. I repeat that unless the history of the world is approached through Tamil perspective, we would be beating around the bush forever.